I returned my son's birthday present and couldn't stop smiling. My son Jake turned 12 last month, and I'd been saving up for weeks to buy him this gaming chair he'd been begging for. Not just any chair, this fancy one with LED lights and speakers that cost almost $400. Way more than I usually spend, but he'd been getting good grades and I wanted to surprise him. I ordered it online and had it delivered the day before his party. Jake was so excited when he saw the box that he literally jumped up and down in our living room. I felt like the best mom in the world watching his face light up. The next morning was his birthday party. Just family. My parents, my sister with her kids, and a few of Jake's friends from school. Nothing fancy, but I'd made his favorite chocolate cake and decorated the house with those stupid expensive balloons he wanted. When it came time for presents, Jake tore through everything pretty quickly. New video games from Grandpa, clothes from my sister, some books he'd asked for. Then I brought out the big box with the gaming chair. He opened it and his eyes went wide. For about 10 seconds, he looked thrilled. Then one of his friends, this kid named Marcus, started laughing and said something that made my blood boil. Dude, that's the old model. The new one has way better sound and the RGB lighting changes colors. My dad got me that one for Christmas. This one's like from last year. I watched Jake's face completely change. Instead of being excited about his gift, he looked embarrassed. He actually pushed the box away and said, "Mom, can we return this and get the newer one? This one looks cheap compared to Marcus's." The whole room went quiet. My parents looked shocked. My sister was staring at Jake like she couldn't believe what she just heard, but Jake kept going. "I mean, thanks and all, but I can't use this when my friends have the better version. It would be embarrassing." That's when I stood up, walked over to the box, and picked it up. "You know what, Jake? You're absolutely right. This is going back to the store." He looked confused but happy. "Cool, so we can get the new one?" I smiled at him. "Nope, we're returning it, and the money's going to the Children's Hospital toy drive instead." Jake's mouth dropped open. "What? Mom, that's not fair. It's my birthday." I kept smiling as I carried the box to my car. "You're right, it is your birthday. And you just taught me that my son doesn't appreciate what he has. So now some kid who's stuck in a hospital bed and would be thrilled with any gift is going to benefit instead." My dad followed me outside and helped me load the chair into my trunk. He said he was proud of me for not raising a spoiled brat, even though it felt like I was failing at exactly that. Jake spent the rest of his party sulking in his room while his friends played video games on our old couch. Marcus tried to say something about me being mean, but my sister shut him down real quick. The next week, I took Jake with me to return the chair and donate the money. The lady at the Children's Hospital showed us around the playroom where kids were playing with donated toys while getting their treatments. Jake saw this 8-year-old boy who was so excited about a simple puzzle that cost maybe $10. The kid kept saying thank you over and over to his mom for bringing it to him. On the drive home, Jake was quiet for a long time. Finally, he said, "Mom, I'm sorry about my birthday. I was being a jerk." I told him I was proud of him for realizing it. Then he asked if he could use his allowance to buy something for the toy drive next month. Best $400 I never spent. Jake's been using our old kitchen chair for gaming ever since, and he's never complained about it once.